It was my mother answered and said, she said, it's easy. She said, you just live the life before them. So because we grew up in a Christian home with a saved mother, a saved father, they modeled.
Welcome to an inspiring journey of faith, leadership, and transformation. In this video, we delve into the life and legacy of Bishop Dale C. Bruner, the founder and senior pastor of Word of Faith Family Worship Cathedral in Austell, Georgia. As a renowned pastor, author, and motivational speaker, Bishop Bruner has touched the hearts of thousands, blending powerful spiritual teachings with practical wisdom for everyday life. His ministry continues to guide individuals toward living purposeful, faith-centered lives. Join us as we explore how his influence is shaping communities and inspiring believers to rise above challenges. Bishop Dale C. Bruner. A life of faith, legacy, and leadership. Bishop Dale C. Bruner stands as one of the most influential pastors, authors, and motivational speakers in the United States today. As the founder and senior pastor of the Word of Faith Family Worship Cathedral in Austell, Georgia, he has profoundly impacted both the Christian community and society at large. His ministry is recognized not only for its deep spiritual teachings, but also for its pragmatic guidance, which blends the wisdom of Scripture with real-life applications. This unique approach has allowed Bishop Bruner to reach individuals from a diverse range of backgrounds, inspiring them to lead purposeful, faith-centered lives. Through a combination of motivational leadership and deep biblical teaching, Bruner has built a legacy that emphasizes faith, empowerment, and resilience. Early life and family influence. Bishop Bruner's story begins in Atlanta, Georgia, where he was born on July 28, 1962. Raised in a family that was deeply rooted in both business and faith, he was exposed to powerful principles of work ethic, perseverance, and ambition from an early age. His father, Nathaniel H. Bruner, Sr., was a highly successful entrepreneur who founded Bronner Brothers, Inc., a prominent hair care and beauty products company that continues to thrive today. Growing up in this entrepreneurial environment provided young Dale with a first-hand understanding of the complexities of running a business and the level of dedication required for success. Nathaniel Bruner Sr. was more than just a businessman. He was a model of tireless determination. He worked relentlessly to build the Bronner Brothers company from modest beginnings into a well-known and respected industry leader. His ability to turn a vision into reality left a lasting impression on Dale, who admired his father's resilience and focus. The values instilled in him during these formative years would not only shape his approach to business, but also impact his later decision to enter ministry. Bishop Bruner often reflects on the lessons he learned from his father, particularly the importance of taking risks, working hard, and remaining steadfast in the face of challenges. These principles would later serve him as he transitioned from the business world to full-time ministry and would become cornerstones of his teaching and leadership style. The transition from business to ministry. Though business was deeply embedded in his early life, Bishop Bruner began to feel an unmistakable calling to a different path as he grew older. Despite excelling academically and professionally, there was a growing conviction within him that his true purpose lay in a more spiritual realm. His success in business had given him a sense of accomplishment, but it also created a growing dissatisfaction within him. He began to feel that his life's calling was not just to build a career, but to help others navigate the complexities of life using the principles of faith and the teachings of Scripture. This shift in his sense of purpose was not immediate, nor was it without inner conflict. The decision to leave behind a successful business career was not made lightly. He had earned a degree in business administration, following a path that seemed almost predestined, given his father's legacy. However, Bishop Bruner began to sense a deeper, divine calling. a calling to use his gifts and talents in a ministry that not only served the spiritual needs of people, but also helped them navigate their daily struggles. In the early 1990s, after years of prayer, reflection, and spiritual growth, Bruner made the courageous decision to step away from the business world and embrace full-time ministry. The transition was not without challenges, but it was a decision that marked the beginning of a new chapter in his life, one that would focus on serving God and empowering others to live by faith, prosperity, and hope. Founding Word of Faith Family Worship Cathedral. In 1991, Bishop Bruner took a bold step of faith when he founded Word of Faith Family Worship Cathedral in Austell, Georgia, a suburb of Atlanta. The vision for the church was born out of a belief that people needed not only spiritual nourishment, but also practical teachings to help them thrive in every area of life. Bruner's mission was clear: to create a church where individuals could experience both spiritual transformation and real-world guidance. The church's name, Word of Faith, reflected Bruner's emphasis on the power of faith to change lives, both spiritually and practically. He believed that a strong relationship with God could enable individuals to overcome obstacles and pursue their dreams, regardless of their circumstances. From the very beginning, Bruner's approach to ministry was holistic, aiming to address both the spiritual and practical needs of the people he served. He envisioned a church that was not merely a place of worship, but a hub for community support, service, and outreach. This vision resonated with many, particularly in the Atlanta area, and Word of Faith quickly became a central place for worship and community engagement. Growth and expansion. Building a community-centered church. Bishop Bruner's ability to blend his business expertise with his ministry was a key factor in the church's rapid growth and expansion. He brought strategic planning, organizational leadership, and effective communication skills to bear, ensuring that the church not only grew in size, but also remained sustainable and impactful. His leadership was characterized by visionary thinking, a focus on building relationships, and an unwavering commitment to serving others. One of the most striking aspects of Word of Faith's early success was its emphasis on community engagement. Bishop Bruner understood that a church should not simply be a place where people gather on Sundays, but a center of support that serves the community every day of the week. Under his leadership, Word of Faith offered a variety of programs and services designed to meet the spiritual, emotional, and practical needs of the community. From youth programs to financial literacy workshops, the church became known for its comprehensive approach to ministry. Bruner's commitment to meeting the real-world needs of individuals while also providing a place for spiritual growth set Word of Faith apart from many other churches in the area. At the heart of Bruner's ministry was a deep desire to empower individuals to live their lives with purpose. His sermons were designed not only to inspire and motivate, but also to challenge individuals to take actionable steps in their daily lives. Through his teachings, Bruner emphasized that faith was not just an abstract concept, but a force that could bring tangible results in one's life. His biblical teachings were rooted in Scripture, but often incorporated practical advice on how to navigate challenges such as relationships, finances, and personal development. Leadership development. Equipping individuals for purposeful living. One of Bishop Bruner's most significant contributions to the community has been his focus on leadership development. Growing up in an entrepreneurial family, Bruner viewed leadership through the lens of growth, strategic planning, and empowerment. He recognized early on that the church's success would not just be measured by attendance numbers, but by the number of individuals it helped to rise as leaders in their homes, workplaces, and communities. Bruner's leadership development initiatives emphasize the importance of integrity, responsibility, and purpose. He encouraged members to not only serve within the church, but also to lead in every area of their lives. Whether in their families, careers, or communities, Bruner's message was clear. Everyone has the potential to be a leader. By nurturing this potential and equipping individuals with the tools they needed to succeed, Bruner created a ripple effect of leadership that extended far beyond the walls of the church. The power of faith. Transforming lives. At the core of Bishop Bruner's ministry is the unwavering belief in the power of faith. He teaches that faith is not a passive force, but an active, transformative power that enables individuals to overcome challenges, find purpose, and fulfill God's calling in their lives. Bruner often speaks about how faith can bring healing, prosperity, and personal transformation. Through his ministry, he has inspired countless individuals to trust in God's promises and to believe that no matter the obstacles, with faith, all things are possible. His teachings have resonated deeply with individuals facing personal and financial difficulties, as he has always emphasized that God's promises are not just for spiritual well-being, but also for practical success. Whether helping families navigate financial hardship or teaching individuals how to live with purpose, Bruner's faith-centered approach has been a source of hope and empowerment for many. The role of family and personal development. In addition to his focus on faith, Bishop Bruner places a strong emphasis on the importance of family. He teaches that family is the cornerstone of a strong and vibrant Christian life. Within the context of family, individuals learn to live out their faith through acts of love, service, and mutual respect. Bruner's ministry includes numerous programs designed to strengthen families, encourage positive relationships, and instill biblical values in children and youth. Bishop Bruner also speaks often about the importance of personal development. He believes that each individual has the potential to grow and improve, and that development is a lifelong process that requires intentionality and dedication. His messages encourage people to set personal goals, overcome adversity, and continually strive for self-improvement. This focus on personal growth has helped countless individuals achieve their dreams and live fulfilling lives in line with their faith. Bishop Dale C. Bronner, A Life of Faith, Leadership, and Resilience. Bishop Dale C. Bronner, the founder and senior pastor of Word of Faith Family Worship Cathedral in Austell, Georgia, has left an indelible mark on countless lives through his ministry, leadership, and writings. Known for his dynamic approach to ministry, his unwavering faith, and his emphasis on personal growth, Bronner's influence reaches beyond the walls of his church. His teachings offer not only spiritual guidance, but also practical tools for navigating the challenges of everyday life. Through his books, public speaking engagements, and sermons, he has provided individuals from all walks of life with the tools needed to live purposeful, fulfilling lives. Yet, beneath the success and public admiration lies a story of personal transformation, resilience, and overcoming challenges, which have shaped both his ministry and his leadership style. A deeply rooted foundation in family and business. Dale C. Bronner's journey to ministry began in a family steeped in both faith and business. Born on July 28, 1962 in Atlanta, Georgia, Bronner grew up in an environment where the values of hard work, perseverance, and ambition were modeled daily. His father, Nathaniel H. Bronner Sr., was not only a successful entrepreneur, but the founder of Bronner Brothers, Inc., a prominent African-American family-owned hair care and beauty products company. Under Nathaniel's leadership, Bronner Brothers became an industry leader, and it was in this entrepreneurial environment that Bronner learned invaluable lessons about building and sustaining a business. Growing up, Bronner was a witness to the tireless work ethic and visionary thinking of his father. He saw firsthand the sacrifices required to build a business from the ground up and the importance of resilience when facing adversity. This exposure to business and the principles of leadership deeply influenced his early aspirations. Bruner pursued a degree in business administration, following what seemed to be a natural path in alignment with his family legacy. His ambition, coupled with the lessons of determination and discipline passed down by his father, positioned him well for success in the business world. Yet, as Bruner continued to grow, he began to feel an undeniable calling to ministry, an inner tug that would eventually steer him away from the world of business and into the realm of spiritual leadership. The call to ministry. A transformative shift. Despite excelling in academics and business, Bruner's life began to take a dramatic turn in the early 1990s. As he matured, Bruner felt a growing conviction that his true purpose was not simply in business, but in sharing the message of faith, hope, and transformation with others. This internal transformation marked the beginning of his shift from business to ministry, a process that would take years of reflection and spiritual growth. Bruner's faith began to play a more central role in his life, and he began to sense that his calling was to serve others in a spiritual capacity. His transition from business to ministry was not an easy one, but it was a decision that ultimately led him to his true purpose. In 1991, after years of careful reflection, Bruner founded Word of Faith Family Worship Cathedral in Austell, Georgia, a suburb of Atlanta. His vision for the church was one of empowerment and transformation. He believed that people needed not only spiritual nourishment, but also practical teachings to navigate the complexities of daily life. His goal was to create a space where individuals could grow spiritually, while also receiving the tools they needed to succeed in every area of their lives. Word of Faith, a church built on faith and practicality. From its inception, Word of Faith Family Worship Cathedral grew rapidly. Bruner's unique approach to ministry, which emphasized both faith and practicality, resonated deeply with a diverse congregation. Word of Faith was not simply a place for Sunday worship. It became a hub for community engagement, offering programs and services that addressed both spiritual and practical needs. Bruner understood that true ministry extended beyond the pulpit and that the church should be a place where people could find help and encouragement throughout the week. The church's mission was built on the belief that faith had the power to change lives. Bruner taught that faith was not just a theological concept, but a dynamic force that could empower individuals to overcome challenges and achieve their dreams. His sermons often focused on how to apply biblical principles to everyday life, providing practical advice on relationships, finances, personal development, and more. His ability to merge spiritual insights with practical wisdom was a key factor in the church's success. People who attended Word of Faith found that they were not only receiving spiritual nourishment, but also gaining the tools to live better, more fulfilled lives. One of the most distinctive aspects of Bruner's leadership was his emphasis on community involvement. Word of Faith was designed to be a place where individuals could engage with one another and serve the broader community. Bruner encouraged his congregation to not only strengthen their own faith, but to be actively involved in helping others. From youth programs to financial literacy workshops, Word of Faith became a resource for those in need, offering tangible help alongside spiritual guidance. Bruner's focus on community engagement made the church an integral part of the Atlanta area, attracting individuals from all walks of life who were seeking both spiritual enrichment and practical solutions for their challenges. Leadership development, empowering others to lead. As the church continued to grow, Bruner's leadership philosophy evolved. He became increasingly focused on the idea of leadership development, not just for the church, but for the wider community. Drawing on his background in business, Bruner viewed leadership through a strategic lens, emphasizing growth, empowerment, and succession planning. He understood that true leadership was not about elevating oneself, but about empowering others to reach their full potential. This idea of leadership was central to Brander's approach, both within the church and beyond. He often spoke about the importance of mentorship, encouraging individuals to invest in the success of others. His teachings emphasized that leadership was about more than just personal achievement. It was about creating a legacy by helping others to succeed. This philosophy became a hallmark of his ministry, and Word of Faith became a place where individuals could not only grow in their faith, but also develop the leadership skills necessary to make a positive impact in their families, workplaces, and communities. Public speaking and authorial contributions. Expanding his reach. In addition to his work as a pastor, Brander has made a significant impact as an author and public speaker. His books, such as Change Your Trajectory and Pass the Baton, reflect his commitment to personal development and leadership. Change Your Trajectory encourages readers to take control of their lives and make intentional decisions that will shape their futures. The book emphasizes that while individuals cannot change their past, they have the power to influence their present and future circumstances through faith and determination. Brander's message is one of hope and empowerment, reminding readers that it is never too late to make a positive change in their lives. In Pass the Baton, Brander focuses on the importance of leadership succession and mentorship. He argues that true leadership is about empowering others to succeed, and the book encourages readers to invest in the growth and success of those around them. Brander's approach to leadership is not about self-promotion, but about creating a legacy of empowerment and growth for future generations. As a public speaker, Brander has been sought after for his ability to blend biblical wisdom with actionable steps for personal and professional success. He speaks on a wide range of topics, from building confidence and resilience to developing a deeper relationship with God. His motivational speaking style has inspired individuals around the world to take action and pursue their goals with purpose and passion. The personal struggles behind the leadership. Despite his many successes, Bishop Brander's journey has not been without its challenges. Like many public figures, particularly those in ministry, Brander has faced personal struggles that have shaped his leadership and ministry. One of the most significant challenges in his life was the loss of his father, Nathaniel H. Brander Sr., in 1993. Nathaniel was not only a mentor and inspiration to Brander, but also the founder of one of the most successful African-American family-owned businesses in the U.S. The loss of his father was a profound emotional and spiritual blow, and Brander has often spoken about how this tragedy deepened his faith and changed his perspective on life. The death of his father instilled in Brander a greater appreciation for family and legacy. He realized that life was fragile and that it was essential to cherish every moment with loved ones. This personal loss also shaped his approach to ministry, particularly in his teachings about resilience and faith in times of hardship. Brander encourages his congregation to lean on God during difficult times, using his own experience with grief as an example of how faith can provide strength and healing in the face of loss. Another challenge that Brander has faced is the constant balancing act between his family life and the demands of ministry. As a husband, father, and pastor of a growing church, Brander has had to navigate the complexities of leadership while ensuring that he remains present for his family. Ministry requires a great deal of time and energy, and Brander has often spoken about the importance of maintaining a healthy balance between his personal and professional responsibilities.